It is in the White Palace. Oh, I'm at 101% now. Cool. So we're on our way to getting the... Oh, thank God. Boy, I was worried about what was going to happen there. So you can't always go back in there. Oh, in fact, I think... Oh... I think there's something else you can actually do there that I've never done before. I just heard about it a few days ago, and I don't know how I managed to not hear about it all this time. But there it is. So here's the thing. That charm that we got, that we just put together with the two pieces, we can now equip that if we so wish. Why you would want to normally, I don't really know. It does have an auto-generative soul property, which I guess could be useful in some situations, but it's 5 charm notches. It's the only charm in the game that costs that much, and it's quite ridiculous, actually. I'll just put on Mark of Pride, but anything else beyond that, I don't know. We can take that off right there, and maybe just put on... You know what, we can take off this, and put on this, so at least we can show what this is. This contains a gratitude of grubs who will move to the next stage of their lives. In other words, get chomped to bits. Imbues weapons with a holy strength. When the bearer is at full health, they will fire beams of white-hot energy from their nail. Which is cool. It just so happens, however, that if you equip that and Fury of the Fallen at the same time, you also get the sword beam when you're at 1 health. I think that's how this works. But yeah, look at that. Oh man. Who needs range when you got this shit, man? Fun fact, this is actually a good way to fight Markoth. I would have liked to fight Markoth with this, but I didn't. So, oh well. Now that we have that, you might be wondering, well, what do you do with that? I didn't know. To be honest, I had to look it up because I didn't know. But, oh, we're actually already here. What the heck? Let's just go there then. Yep, let's go. See, what is the longest crystal flash you can do in the game? It might very well be this right here. I don't know. No, you know what? I just decided I'm definitely gonna split this into 2 videos because I just realized I'm already over a half hour here. So, and some of that was me going through the White Palace a second time, but that didn't take that long that time, so anyway. Let's see, so we gotta go back to the right. Oh, we don't have the thing on. It's okay, we don't need it. This place is not that complicated. Actually, oh well, we can use that bench later to maybe try to get a certain charm that's down here. I might have mentioned it before, but anyway. So we come down here to this place again, the Abyss. We've been down here before, and it was actually pretty cool then, and it's still pretty cool now. Just watch out for spikes, because they're everywhere. So we find that secret door right here. Maybe we can do that right now pretty soon. But anyway, the thing that you have to do with this charm, with this King's Charm, whatever it's called, the one that takes 5 notches, is when you come here, you'll be able to see something that you couldn't normally see. And it actually opens up? That's weird. I thought you actually had to ground pound it to make it open, but okay. Yeah, so without that charm, you won't be able to get in here. Without King Soul, you won't be able to get in here. Since we have it now, we can get in here. And this place is full of ghosts. And that thing. They take 2 hits to kill? Wait, why would this be here? That's weird. It does make quite a spicy little sound there when you throw the sword beam. Yeah, it does. Oh, this is in the journal too. Can't believe it. This ground does not look comfortable to walk on, I can tell you that. Well, sword beam is actually pretty useful in here. And it keeps these guys at bay a little bit. And you can shoot it a lot. There's not like much of a delay on it. You don't have to wait for it to get to the side of the screen before you can shoot another one. This so looks like there would be a grub in here, and yet no. There couldn't be, because we've already got all the grubs. I'm just kind of exploring a little bit, though. Yeesh. There's probably a King's Idol or something down here, if I had to guess. I wouldn't know, though. Oh, shoot, there's a wall there. It's hard to see those when there's so little space between the floor and the ceiling. That I thought was a swamp or something, but no, I guess not. Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. Scared the crap out of me there. Ghost? If all else fails, use the ghost nail and destroy yourself. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. No cost too great. Hey, that's what the Pale King said, too. What does that mean, though? Uh-oh. Ugh. Where is this? Is this where the hole was, by any chance? Oh, man. I'll try to wiggle my way out of here. Ooh, that's so gross. It's like when we got buried in the snow. Except there's no hornet to save us this time. And there's also no light, for that matter. Like, look at this. I can't even see what I'm doing. Well, it's basically the abyss. No mind to think. Oh, look at all the other me's falling to their doom. All the other me's tried to make it and just couldn't. I was the only one who was qualified to make it out of here. And I think this is like sort of a reenactment of that moment. Or maybe I'm just reliving it in a dream or something. No will to break. So we just have to get out now. While all the others just keep falling. It's like The Long Walk. Has anybody seen that movie? Just came out. Based on the Stephen King book. No voice to cry suffering. Usually you have to go left here to keep ascending. A lot of times if you go right, you just hit a dead end. Born of God and void. Oh, geez. But then this happens. Now, this is kind of puzzling here. I'm not sure if this... I mean, this could be me, like, seeing my past self and make it. You know, because it's all, like, sort of a dream, and boy, that could not be any more Celeste if they tried. But I guess, technically, Celeste came after this game, so... You shall seal the blinding light that plagues their dreams. You are the vessel. You are the Hollow Knight. You are the toilet. So it could also be that what you're seeing there is actually the Hollow Knight, who having just made it to the top. And now it's you making it to the top to replace him or whatever. I don't know. There's a lot of different ways you could interpret it. And I don't think any way is necessarily correct or incorrect. But I would far be it for me to even imply that I could possibly be correct about something in the lore of this game. Jeez. Well, I've been playing it for, what, 3 months and I know everything? I don't think so. Hell no. Yeah, you can also shoot up with this thing, which is actually awesome. It's kind of like Zelda. It's like 3D Zelda or something. Or 2D Zelda, really. Now we just gotta get the hell back out of here. I mean, I guess if you wanted to, you could just use the fast travel, maybe? But I almost don't want to do that because I feel like that sort of... I don't know, take the moment away from the moment. If you know what I mean. Now we can just get back out here on our own. Oh, jeez. There will be so much stuff down here to Ghost Nail. That looks like the Brooding Moloch right there. You know, the Verdant Bluekill. That stupid thing in Xenoblade. The Verdant Bluekill. What a funny name. So this part you gotta go to the right for sure. Oh, I'm liking this sword beam. This is another one I've never used before. In my life, I've never used this charm. Which is not that unusual for someone who's only played the game for like 3 months, but man, I tell you. Didn't realize this game had so much going for it. Oh, right, yeah, that. Well, we don't have a bench to really change our charms yet for this, so we'll have to go back up and get the bench upstairs and do that then. Whoa, geez Louise, man, what are you doing? So what are you doing with these people? Okay, wow. Yeah, no reason we can't still do little pogos here and there. Just because we got a sword beam doesn't mean you gotta kill everything with it. Oops, no, see what I mean? You go right, dead end. Go left to ascend. Okay, why in the world? Yeah, so we made it to the top, yay. Does this say anything different here? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. O pure vessel has ascended. Beyond lies only the refuse and regret of its creation. We shall enter that place no longer. No, I'll be entering it in about 5 minutes here. Oh, right, I don't have full health anymore, so now I don't have sword beam. Then that's all the more reason to keep yourself topped off. All the more motivation. Hell, if anything, I could probably benefit from using that charm. Just because it would remind me to heal myself. It's gonna be like, dude, you ain't got your sword beam, you better heal yourself. Better do it. Okay, so can we get that many life bars right now? Oh, you can't ever unequip this, by the way. It's just this charm is part of its bearer and cannot be unequipped, just like it says. I'm going to take off everything else here. We're going to put on Lifeblood Heart, Joni's Blessing. Oh, we need to get some of the juice too, don't we? Otherwise, we're not going to have enough. You'll need to have a life bar of 15 skulls, or 15 masks, for this to actually work. Right now, it looks like we have 14. Let me count those again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Well, the map will tell us if there's any juice around. Okay, let me see. Do we still have that, Yeah, we do. Okay, it does work. Still. It just didn't work from inside the White Palace. That's all it is. So I know there's one over here at King's Pass, but I don't remember if it's in a place that I can get to from this side. Otherwise, I guess we could always go the other way. I'm not going to bother trying to re-equip all my dashing medals and everything again, because we're just going to have to de-equip them once we get it, so the thing of it is, not only do we need to get the extra masks of life, but we also need to not get hit on the way back down there. So it needs to be like somewhere relatively safe. Let me see. Yeah, it's right there. That's what's right at the end. Okay, well, let's keep going. Da-da-da-da-da. Oh. Don't get hit here either. Yeah, see, there we go. That's them right here. Nice. Look at all those masks. Holy crap. So I believe we'll be able to take 2 hits before we get there, but hopefully we just don't take any hits at all. That's what hopefully is going to happen. As long as we don't fail anything here. There we go. I mean, at this point, I'm almost afraid to do this because I'm going to hit something if I do it. Anyway, so we totally, like, warped here. But now we can just take the fast travel back. Or, I mean, take the, you know, stag station or whatever. Take it to the thing, and then just Crystal Heart from there. Crystal Dash or whatever. I mean, it's good to go ahead and get this done now, you know. Because it's right there, and, like, we're not going to be coming back to that area ever again, as far as I remember. Except to do the one thing. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get that sooner or later. In the meantime, though, it's Crystal Dash time, baby. I guess there is that little portion of the Ancient Abyss that we gotta get, or I mean, Ancient Abyss. You know what I'm talking about. Ancient Basin. Yeah, this part right here. You could still technically take damage here, so maybe try not to do that. Does this say right here? Yeah, that's totally it. Nice, alright. I think that's why they made this part so easy, because you would think this would actually be hard. Trying to get down here and get to this, one of the final areas of the game. Usually that shit's hard, man. And I'm not talking about Mega Man 3 hard, man. There it is. We did it. Hello? Look at that. Oh, it's gonna light him up now. Well, that was actually quite a bit easier than I thought. 7, 8, 9, 10. I only see 14. Could I have done it with 14? I thought it was 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, maybe that one's 15. Either way, we got inside. So what are we going to get for this? We're going to get a super beautiful area that's also super dangerous. Man, look at this. Once again, take advantage of your up-down ability here. Your ability to look down. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force. I love when areas are beautiful and also hard. Because there's nothing more beautiful than something hard, I tell you. Looks like we can just fall through there. Jeez. Can't believe it gave that to me. Just watch your feet. Watch your footing. Uh-oh. How far back is it going to put us here? It's like maybe we can just fall there. Yeah, that looks better. Safer than what I was doing. Jeez. Mm-hmm. Can I? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to walk off of that, am I? Yes, I am. Oh, boy. God, I love this game. I seriously do. Okay, like that. Oh, no. Gotta do a small jump for the first one. Or you could just double jump from down here. Why wouldn't you just do that? Yeah. And there it is. We got the Lifeblood Core. This will give us 4 additional masks of blue health, and for 3 charm notches. As opposed to lifeblood core that gives you 2 for 2, now you get 4 for 3. It's a pretty good deal, actually. So now getting 15 masks is not really a problem anymore. I'm just gonna go ahead and warp back here. I'm finding myself using this so much now. I don't know why, but it's like before I never used it because I always thought, well, the fast travel's already so good in the game, and you could just fast travel anytime you want. I didn't think about the fact that, like, if you weren't close to one of them, that you would use it then to get back to your warp spot. And I always thought, well, don't put your warp spot next to a stag station because the stag station's right there. But I never considered that, like, okay, maybe sometimes you want to get to the stag station. Either way, sorry I passed by you the last time, Zote. Precept 29, develop your sense of direction. It's easy to get lost when traveling through winding, twisting caverns. Having a good sense of direction is like having a magical map inside of your head. Very useful. It certainly is. Why am I suddenly only reading one at a time now? Wow, what do we have left to do here? We got the Void Heart. I mean, so you put on our usual stuff here. Wayward, Gathering Swarm. Actually, you know what? We don't need Gathering Swarm that bad. We got better stuff. We'll put our 2 goodies on here. We got Grub Song. We got Mark of Pride. And, what's left? Nailmaster's Glory. Oh, I guess we haven't done Trial of the Fool yet, have we? Huh. Well, how much time is left in this video? Oh, God. I don't want to do that now. Okay, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the sword beam from this thing only does half of the damage that your nail does. But, if you have Fury of the Fallen, which, once again, activates your sword beam at 1 health, as well as full health, then you get a sword beam that does 125 times, or no, 125%. Because like I want to say 50 plus 75 is 125, so it'd be 125%. But I might be wrong about that. Future self, feel free to chime in with punchsound.wave if you have something to tell me here. I haven't used Weaver Song that much either. I don't know what else I could really do at this point. Like, there's Trial of the Fool, there's the Flower Quest, but I'm also pretty close. Maybe we can try the Flower Quest. The thing is, how many tries is that going to take me, though? Because I don't actually know. Let's see, so it's Resting Grounds is the closest one, right? And then you have to walk it all the way across to... Oh my god. Alright. Well, let's at least go there. I'll tell you what, whether or not I get it on my first try, because I seriously doubt I'm going to, but whether or not I do is irrelevant. I will show it. And then, I mean, I don't know, maybe I should just show every single attempt. So you can totally suffer through this with me, I don't know. Oh my god, it's George McFly! Oh, but I got the sword beam, so hell yeah. Yeah, you can't mess with me now. Oh, that is one thing, that one huge advantage that would give you, though. So you don't have to get in here and get in close range with these guys. Sometimes that can be really annoying, trying to do that. Anyway, here it is. We're gonna do it with what we got. Fortunately, Queen's Gardens is already open, so we can definitely do it. Yeah, hello. Does the heart beat a moment? Share painted grief and hope to soothe it. Would you convey Chi's final gift into her lover's grave? Yes. Grey Mourner by Philindira. This must have been a pretty big backer of the game, I tell you. Rare boon you grant to Le Maire, it will be Chi's last request. After this, never shall she lay burden on another. A sacred flower is the offering. It is a rare, delicate object, one of a kind. You must cherish it, must act as though it were your own heart. If you were to get hurt whilst carrying it, or did to attempt to ride those jolting transit beasts, it would forever be destroyed. Her grave lies in the middle of the Queen's overgrown estate. It is surrounded by her kind, who will not look kindly on your trespass. Take care, Le Maire. My hopes I place upon you, and my fervent wish that this small solace may come to pass. We are not getting this on the first try, y'all. So you can't fast travel, you can't use your warp, you can't take damage, you can't do crap. You just have to go. You can dash, so you can't do that. You can't get hit by George McFly in here. Nope, you can't do it. So, definitely don't want to rush this. I think if anything, this might actually help us a lot here. Because this will help us to hit stuff from a range. So that we don't have to get up close and personal. And, you know, there's certain stuff on the way that I could imagine I can already see myself having a better time with because of this sword beam. So yeah, I'm ready. Are we ready? I think we are. Okay. We can dash. Dashing is fine. No, this is fine. This is gonna take us to the Blue Lake, right? Yes, Blue Lake. Awesome. Oh, hello. Good to see you again. Again we meet, my short friend. Here at last I feel at peace. Twice I've seen this world, and through my service have stripped the first experience from me. I'm thankful I could witness its beauty again. Hallowness is a vast and wondrous thing, but as with many wonders, as it holds, I have seen none quite so intriguing as you. I'm not reading right. How my flattery returns only silent stoicism. I like that. I like that very much. Incredible. Wolf. Snapping turtle. Incredible. I don't think anything's gonna stop me here. Yeah, crystal dashing is fine. You don't have to worry about that. Just don't take damage. Don't warp. Don't take stack stations. But we are gonna have to go across the instant crossroads, which sucks. You can sit on a bench if you want, I guess. I'm not going to. Yeah, see there, this is already so good. Haha, see there. If I'm a little quiet for this, forgive me. I just want to make sure I don't... I'm just going to take my time, wait for everything to explode before approaching. This is probably the worst part of the trip, is just this part right here. At least this is the part where I died the most. I think 3 out of my 5 deaths doing this before were here. Oh, hi there. Still have some aspids. Fortunately not primal ones, so good on us. Is this the right way? I need to make sure. Let's see if here's fungal wastes. Which way do we... You know what? Let me double check the map, because I'm not sure I remember actually the proper path to do this. So we go that way. We need to get to Queen's Gardens, so... Let me just go backwards from Queen's Gardens, probably be the best way. That right there is where we're taking it. So we're going to go up, we're going to come down through there. We're going to pass by Teacher's Archives. No, I think it's safer to go through Queen's Station, personally. Stay out of Fog Canyon as much as possible here. Fog Canyon, I mean. Like, I guess you could go the other way through Green Path, but I don't know. I prefer fungal wastes, actually. So if we stay on the path we're going, we should have no problem there. It's going down through... Yeah, fungal waste might be kind of a pain in the ass, too, but if we get to Queen's Station, I think we'll be doing pretty good. Let's just keep going. Once you know where all the, you know, explodey bugs are, then you can learn to watch for them. Like there's one right here. Yep. Oh shit, there's another one. Shit. What was I just saying? What was I just saying? I broke it. I broke it. I can't believe I just did that. What was... Really? There was one... Huh? There was a second one? Like, really? Was I supposed to go down here? Maybe I was supposed to go across the bottom of this. Let me double check that. Yeah, maybe I was supposed to go across the bottom and not the top. Ah, jeez. So if this happens, if the flower breaks, you will have to go back. I'm actually kind of glad it did, though. Because there's some funny dialogue you get to see if you fail it. So let me just get back over there. Okay, so we made it back to the house, but first things first, let's make sure we heal before we do this, before we start this. Because if you can't take that, well, I guess you could heal after you took the flower. Yeah, never mind. I was all like, no, make sure you heal first. Oh, why? She's sacred, precious, one of its kind flower. Ruined. Chi's love denied her final gift. Such suffering for Chi. Such misery. Chi thought she could bear no more. I suppose Chi does have one more flower, though. But Lemire, this one is equally sacred and equally fragile. Where's one to accept such quest? It must become Mil Precious Heart. Will such a thing again be tried? Yes. Okay, so there's actually more unique dialogue if you fail it a second time. Wait. Then this new sacred one-of-its-kind flower she shall give you. As she warned before, it does become precious, as one's heart whilst held. If you were to get hurt again whilst carrying it, or did to attempt to ride these jolting transit beasts, this one too shall be destroyed. Though my faith in one has been challenged, my hopes are still with you. Ah, yes. At first I thought maybe like there was a third dialogue option that could show up. if you fail the second time. But then she said it anyway, so... Yeah, so if I skip, like, if there's a cut there, it's because I was sitting there like, oh god, there was no second dialogue, or yes, there's third dialogue, or something, I don't know. So rather just skip to reading it. Alright, let's not get in a hurry now, just because we're on our second try here. Get all panicky and shit. You'd be surprised how often, like, this guy can get you. Right here. If you're just not... Yeah. It only takes one hit and you're done, so, like, you really gotta watch yourself here. So you get to the Blue Lake. I mean, the Blue Lake is the easy part. All you gotta do is dash across that. If anything, this is like your prelude to the quest right here. Like, hey, you're gonna have a good time with this. So let's start off nice and easy with a lake. That you don't have to do anything. And come down through here and let's get started on this again. Once again, I'm probably not gonna talk much here. I just wanna do this. I don't want this to be too much of a hassle. Is stuff still dead from when I killed it earlier? Huh. It might just be. I guess that's one advantage we have here. Wait, let me make sure we're on the right... Okay, no, we go up in that room. Okay, gotcha. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, this room. Maybe we can get it right this time. Okay, so there's one here. Well, maybe not anymore. Okay, so jump here. Okay, maybe the other ones are dead now too? Because I killed them? There's something up there. I'm not gonna go that way though. Alright, that's just a dead end. Never mind. Okay. There's one right there. We'll try to lure this guy over here. Right. Let him explode. I think maybe this is the room I was thinking of when I was anticipating there not being any more bugs. There's going to be another one here, and this is a bad spot. I almost wonder if I should, like, try to blast that guy with soul. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, he gets killed by these little worm things, too. So if you lure him in, and the worm's up, he'll just die to that. And that's so much the better. One less thing to worry about. Might be a little hard to aim the little sword beam through there. It like bounces off of everything. But being able to hit aspids from a distance is a huge advantage. Nice, okay. Alright, we're going to Fungal Waste, y'all. This room is safe. We all just gotta get through. And down we go. This I'm a little worried about because it's kind of a long trek down here and there's a lot of stuff and sometimes it's hard to see and these guys blowing smoke up your ass and there's those guys and holy crap. Well, we can always kill them before they get a chance to, I suppose. Might be the smart thing to do. I remember this one part where, like, there's something on the left wall, but you have to go left after that thing. So... jump right here and here. This might be it right here, actually. Just double check the map. We're not going to Fall Canyon just yet. We're going all the way to the bottom of this. I mean, you could go through Fall Canyon that way, but the less time we spend in Fall Canyon, the better. If there is one area in this game that you don't want to be in when you're on a quest where you can't take damage, it's Fall Canyon. Let me tell you. This looks pretty good, but we're still not... Oh yeah, well, I guess we are there. Okay. Maybe it's a different room where that thing is in. So those mushrooms are in here, keep that in mind. But again, we got ranged attacks, so we can just do this from here. Yeah, one of the times I died was to this. To the stuff he spits out here. I don't know, I was just waiting for it to disappear, and it just wouldn't disappear, and wouldn't you know it? There we go. Just destroy everything here. Okay. Kind of nice just sitting and listening to the music for a change instead of talking. There it is, right there. So it's right under this thing right here, where you have to go left. Okay, double check. Okay, so basically straight left from here. So we are going to have to go through Fall Canyon a little bit, but it's... Holy shit. That was almost it right there, y'all. That was almost it. Jeez. In fact, I'm just gonna swim in the acid. It's funny, you can't get hit, you can't take fast travel, but you can swim through acid. Apparently the flower is immune to that too. Good stuff. No, that actually is pretty good stuff. So, to Fall Canyon we go. Now. Okay, so we're all there at the bottom, so it's not too far to Queen's Garden, it's just up and left. Not a problem, but again, no damage. Just do that, just don't make sure you don't hit one of the big ones. Man, this sword beam is this is the way to do this right here. If I'd had this last time, this would have been so much easier. Okay, now we gotta get across this, but that's just swimming. So, swimmingly, I tell you. Now, Queen's Gardens is the last leg of the journey, but that's definitely not to say that we can relax just yet. Because here we got those spiny enemies and those flyers with the giant freaking projectiles and everything in the world, man. Let's get over here, let him do a spike thing. And take him down. Get these guys out of the air. It can be really easy for monsters to blend into the background here. We've seen it before, and it'll happen again, let me tell you. So, just keep going left, then we go up and then down. The last room is like one of the worst parts, so... Alright, I'm gonna stay as far away from that as I can, so the spike doesn't do whatever. Wait a second, are we just continuing left here? Oh right, I guess we are. Okay, good, good. Okay, then we're gonna get to the top of this room with that one-way door. Look out for this guy. If you have to, just do that. I wouldn't blame you. I just did it. So you can too. So this is where that door was that we had to open from the other side. If that hadn't been open, we would have had to take a much longer way around to do this. So I highly recommend you wait till that door is open before you even attempt this. We're almost there. Let's just make sure there's nothing below us. In fact, let me get over here and look down from here. Yeah, there's two. One to the left, one to the right. Not a big deal. One down. Can you shoot down? Oh yeah, you totally can. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Just like pogoing, pretty much. Okay, here we go. Man, so help me if I mess this up now. This is the room. This is it. Was that it? That was really it. Holy shit. I don't believe this. I got it in 2 tries. Hell yeah. Oh man, look at you. Ah, you're beautiful. Oh, is that it? You're not gonna say anything? Here sleeps the traitor's child. Ew. Okay. Cool. Oh, you know what? Shoot. I didn't... Oh man, maybe I should have shown that too. You can actually take the flower to Elderbug also and get unique dialogue there. I wonder if I can still do that. I probably can't do that now that I've done the quest. Oh, I didn't even think about that. There's like other people you can take it to. I know the Elderbug is one of them. I don't know if there are any others, but either way. Wait. There we go. Fastest way to do this is going to be to get back to a stag station and then just go to resting grounds and work it out from there. But before we do that, Precept 30, never accept a promise. Spurn the promises of others as they are always broken. Promises of love or betrothal are to be avoided especially. No comment. No experience, therefore no comment. No afterlife means no justice. Alright, let's go. Resting grounds. I'll just go ahead and talk through the trip there. It's not that long of a trip. Besides, the more you get used to seeing where we're going and everything here, the more likely you are to remember where to go when you have to do it one day yourself. I love how much this place kind of looks like King Station, though, in the color palette, which makes it a little bit confusing. Oh, I can take damage now. Don't even worry about me. I'm not scared of you anymore. I wasn't scared before or anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, to actually complete the quest, you have to go back and actually talk to the girl who gave you the flower, so the other one's dead. You're not going to get anything from them. Hello. Aww. Lemay, you've done this thing, is it possible? The world's cruelty, I thought it overwhelming, but Lemay, such great compassion, that Chi's love would know her partner's heart even aeon past. Is it that, Lemay, such grief can end? She can end? Oh, my dear love, Chi too can end. I have no accent for this at all. I don't know what... This accent sounds like it would be really hot, though. Anyway. 3 out of 4 masks, you know it. I love the staircase in the background. This reminds me of the final dungeon of Final Fantasy VIII. Oh, it's funny, the stack stations are like that place in Final Fantasy IX. This is like Final Fantasy VIII. I wonder what part of this game looks like Final Fantasy VII. Oh wait, did Sephiroth do this? Yeah, so we got something from Final Fantasy VII in here. Well, I wonder if I could find places from the rest of the games. Maybe we have already and we don't even realize it. Anyway, next time on Hollow Knight. Trial of the Fool, perhaps? I don't know. We'll see. See y'all later.